another. Cause your loving has me mesmerized. Bring joy. You bring joy, bring joy. And I never want to tonight. And you must know. And I got to confess that you're what sugar is supposed to be. You're what honey that it could be. Compared to you, no competition. You're what sugar is supposed to be. I wish I had you in my teeth. Compared to you, no competition. 'Cause you're so kind of sweet to me.
Think you really dope, yeah, you're super fly. When you catch my eyes like a natural high. The butterflies fly in circles. And my heart is you're my favorite thing.
If you ever see me at a loss for words, 'cause you got me floating like a hummingbird. Can't shake this buzz, you got me feeling. Don't wanna come down. Bring joy. You bring joy. And you must know. You must know. How I feel. Got to confess, you're what sugar is supposed to be. What sugar is supposed to be. That it could be. Compared to you, no competition. No competition. You're what sugar is supposed to be.
You're what
I wish I had you in my teeth. Compared to you, no competition. 'Cause you're so kind of sweet to me. Some kind of sweet. You're what sugar is supposed to be. I wish I had you in my teeth. Compared to you, no competition. 'Cause you're so kind of sweet to me. Some kind of sweet to me. You're supposed to be. You're what honey that it could be. Compared to you, no competition. 'Cause you're so kind of sweet to me. You're what sugar is supposed to be. I wish I had you in my teeth. Compared to you, no competition. 'Cause you're so kind of sweet to me. Sugar ain't got it on you.
In my teeth.
So kind of sweet to me.
Well, all right, everyone. Welcome and good evening. Thank you all for tuning in. Here I am, your host with the most on air now. Phone lines are open. Yes, that is something kind of sweet. And my guest for this evening is Desmond Parson. Hey, Desmond, welcome back. Hello, Desmond Parson. Okay. So he must be arranging some things. So while he's getting things together, I'm going to go ahead and play another one of my favorites off of his new album, which is Like a November, and it's just been released today. Well, at midnight, of course. Yay, Desmond. Congratulations on your new album that's been released today. So what I'm going to play is one of my favorites, and this one's called Let's Pretend, and that track is off of his new album, Like a November. We'll be right back.
That we both feel the same way, and this feeling will never end.
that track there is called Let's Pretend, and that one also is on Like a November album by Desmond Parson. Desmond, are you with me now?
Hello.
Are you with me? Hello? Desmond Parson.
Hello.
Are you with me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, so welcome back to my platform, and I congratulated you on your new release album. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And so
Thank you.
I've already had spent something kind of sweet, and Let's
Thank
Pretend.
you so much.
Yes, Let's Pretend is my favorite track on the album. It blew me away. All I could do was just sit there and smile. So, you did a good one there on me, right there. Let's Pretend.
Wow.
And
Thank you.
I love Something Kind of Sweet now. I would like to ask
Thank you so much.
Yes, where are you calling
Thank
from?
you.
Washington, D.C.? Are you calling from Washington, D.C.?
Yes, I'm calling from right outside of Washington D.C. from the Bowie, Maryland area.
Okay. Can you hear me clearly?
Yeah, I can hear you kind of faint.
I'm faint? Really? Okay.
Yeah.
You need to turn the volume up on your phone.
Okay. Give me 1 second.
Turn the volume up on your phone.
There you go. I can hear you now.
Okay. All right. Matter of fact, since we just starting the show here and getting things together, we do have some jacked up weather going on nearby, and we got to make sure we're hearing each other. We didn't get to do our sound check before we went on air. So I'm glad everyone is listening in. Anyone's welcome to call in. Phone lines are open. And I would like to introduce Desmond Parson to the listening audience. Now, Desmond, he is a man of vision, passion, and song. Now, music is the outlet through which he conveys his thoughts. Now, he was born in Washington, D.C. in the mid-'70s, okay, the mid-'70s. Desmond's interest in music peaked at the age of 4. And so can you tell a little bit about yourself, Desmond Parson, to the curious listeners that don't know of you, and what would you say to them introducing yourself?
To introduce myself, I would just say that I'm a lover of music. I've been a lover of music that has been handed down to me from my grandparents, my aunts. I was a fly on the wall in the late 70s, early 80s, and so the music scene at that time, even though I had no idea what they were singing about, I was just drawn to the music. And then not only the music, but the feeling that was conveyed. So a lot of the times the music that, from Teddy Pendergrass, Gladys Knight, and of course my favorite, Stevie Wonder.
Stevie Wonder.
It was around, yeah, exactly. It was around jovial times, happy times. And so I associated that soul music at that time with just being, happy. And the thing was that after my grandmother and aunts, put the records away, I found myself listening to them. And so that just, stayed with me throughout the years.
Uh-huh. Yes. And your journey is just ever evolving. I just came and got to know you earlier this year.
Yes.
And I was just wowed, how you write your music. And here you are with your second album already. And it's blowing me away. So congratulations on your new release album, Like a November.
Thank you.
And,
thank you so much.
Yeah, so I blew the air horn for you earlier. To get it stirred up, and everyone, his album is active, and anyone want to purchase the album, go ahead and give them the information they need, Desmond, where they can purchase your album.
Absolutely. Apple Music, iTunes, Amazon. I'll pull up and sing in front of your house. Everywhere. The music is available everywhere.
Right.
It's available everywhere, all digital platforms.
Thank you. So, what I would like to ask you this: what made you name the album Like a November? What inspired you? What sparked your interest in naming it Like a November?
Right. So, good question. And so, what that symbolized, if you look at the last project, the last time we spoke, we were talking about resolution. Mm-hmm. To me, resolution was, a spring project. So, to me, I had songs that, and not just my songs, but songs of others, that reminded me of being outside. Think of Marvin Gaye's "Got to Give It Up."
Yes.
That's to me, that's a cookout song. That's you're on the grill, you're out on the patio or something like that. Yes. And so I wanted to conversely create a project that felt inside. So I wanted it to be like an album that you listen to in the colder months, in the fall and winter. Okay. And so at the suggestion of a DJ who was playing possibly at the time, which was from the Resolution EP, he suggested that I make a remix. And so we made a remix for Possibly, but wanted to put it out as a single. My folks suggested that I leave it for an album, and so I went to create music that just had that inside feel. So I knew it was going to be released around this time of the year, so I wanted it to feel like a November, hence in the title of the album.
Now, what about Something Kind of Sweet? What inspired you to write that song and the female artist that you're collaborating with on that track?
Yes, so Something Kind of Sweet. When I create music a lot of the times, during the conception of the music, when I'm playing the piano or whatever, as I create the track, I don't have an idea of what I necessarily want the song to be about, so I'll shelve it. Okay. And so what happened was I made the acquaintance of Anna Serve. Shout out to Anna Serve, who's on the track with me. We met around this time last year. She's a vocalist out of the Atlanta, Georgia area, and just a great spirit. And so we connected on Instagram, and again, here's Possibly ready to put this track out. And they say, no, let's leave it for an album. So I went to my library of music I created, and I found this track. So I made the track a little earlier than we started to work on it. And then when I heard it, and I thought of her and just her style of music, and she's an artist as well, and she's music, and so we put it together there. And when I heard the track again, I said, this is for Anna. And so we, started to work on this, I think earlier July of this year.
Okay. Mm-hmm. All right. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. And I want to tell you also, Triumphant is my favorite track on the album as well, which I want to talk to you about. Triumphant.
Thank you.
Tell me, what's the story behind the music, that song?
So I wanted, and I'm thinking of, I wanted this album to be different. I wanted the songs to be different, and the beauty of this album that I pride myself on is that, to me, none of the songs sound the same. This track was another track that I created, but I didn't want a lot of lyrics. I wanted almost like a Kirk Franklin type of feel, where just a few lines. It's almost like a choir is singing, as opposed to one person singing. And so I wanted a choir feel, and I just wanted those words. I just wanted those lyrics. I think less is more sometimes. Yes.
So what I want to do is play Triumphant. You stay in that hot seat, Desmond. We got a lot more to talk about. Get yourself together. I'm going to play Triumphant. Here is Triumphant, and this track here is on Like a November album. Go check it out, everyone. Go buy his album.
875. I'm unable to come to my phone every time that it's
Well, all right.
You have
That
a
is
blessed day.
triumphant, everyone.
At the tone,
All
please
right,
record your
Desmond, you
message.
still
When you've
there?
finished recording, you may hang up.
All right. Okay. Well, right now we're handling some difficulties here. Desmond, are you still with me? Okay. So what I'm going to do is play some more music, and we'll be right back. Possibly the remix.
Hey, yo, Dad. Good looking, bro. This is the Possibly remix.
Possibly, can I be your cup of tea? Every morning.
You know, this one for the ladies right here.
Possibly, can I be your cup of tea? Every morning.
How you doing, baby? Can I talk to you for a second? Earl Grey, calamine, mint, and the honey. I just got 5 words for you. Girl, do you love me? Got the type of vibe to make my dark days sunny. Man on the moon in tune, no kid cut it. Good music, but I don't deal with yay no more. Ain't dealing yay no more. No need to say no more. I just pray my Lord that I get paid like Ford, cause I got drive like Ford and empty cups I pour. Hot flow, hot lyric, liquid color of mocha slash a say. Make that hot toddy your closer. You invited me over just to smell the aroma. This cup is sophisticated. This is not Arizona. This ain't limped in the brisk. This one here is a gift. Heard about it but never seen it. This is clearly a myth. This is real as it get, and you can feel how it hit. Come on and take you a sip. You got me all in the mix. Cup of tea.
This time of day was made for us to come together, uninhibited. Every morning, expressing what's inside, 'cause there's so much to uncover. Let imaginations run wild. Every morning, who knew that all these things could be captured without touching? Although I wouldn't mind it all. Every morning, but rather without words, we embrace each other. And I've got to ask, possibly, can I be your cup of tea? Every morning, can I be your cup of tea? Every morning, possibly, can I be your cup of tea? In the early morning, every morning. Monday hibiscus, Tuesday Earl Grey, Wednesday chamomile, know that chill my days. Thursday and Friday can be essential on my job. Saturday and Sunday, whatever you want, just know I got you. Can I be your cup of tea? Every morning. Can I be your cup of tea? Be your cup of tea. Can I be your cup? Just trying to be your everything. Possibly, can I be your cup of tea? Can I be your cup of tea? Be your cup of tea. Can I be your cup of tea? I was wondering. Can I be your first step in the morning? In the morning.
Well, all right, everyone. Yes, that is Possibly the remix, which is also on the November album by Desmond Parson. Go check out his album, everyone. Yes. All right. I have a caller, area code 202. Go ahead and speak. Caller. Okay. All right, Desmond, are you still with me?
I am.
All right, great. We had a caller that called in. They disappeared. I guess they got shy. But we're going to move on and have some fun here. Now, I didn't want to give away too much by playing too much of the music off the album. I want to keep some of this for myself and let y'all go ahead and go purchase your own album and check out the whole album yourself. How about that?
Please, ma'am and sir. Thank you.
So, I would like to ask you about your gigs. Are you going to be active during the holidays, Desmond?
I am. I will be with my band, Soulfied Village. Shout out to Soulfied Village. And as a matter of fact, I want to give a shout out to Lee Flowers, who's the guitarist in my band, who's also featured on like a November on the first and last track. There's a Come Through November. The intro was Miss Erica Floyd, and then the outro, and so that is Mr. Lee Flowers. So again, Lee Flowers from Soulfied Village. But yes, we will be at the New Deal Cafe, which is in Greenbelt, Maryland, right outside of Washington D.C. For our, I want to say this is our third or fourth performance there this year. Some other private gigs, but yes, we are active in the area this holiday season.
Okay, so can you give your website information, your social media information, so our listeners and fans and followers can follow up with you for your gigs? Are they already scheduled or?
Yeah, so Soulfied Village will be at New Deal Cafe December 3rd, but for all of my performances or information just in general, you can reach me at DesmondParson.com. My Instagram is IamDesmond_Parson, Desmond Parson on Facebook, Des Parson on Twitter, and I think that's all of them. But yes, and I usually keep my fans updated on all of my social media regarding performances and things like that. So yeah, if you're in the DMV area, Washington D.C. area, pull up. I had the pleasure of meeting quite a few followers from Instagram. So it's always a pleasure to meet folks.
Yes, it is. And I actually messaged you and I said, one of these days I'm going to pop in and I'm going to get you. I want to see you perform live. I like, oh my gosh, I will just melt because I love the sound of the keyboard and the piano and bass. And I love your voice. So I'll just. Thank you. Oh, my gosh. So I said, yeah, I'm going to pop in there and I'm going to surprise you. So
please do.
Yes, I will. I will. So do you have to buy tickets to come and see you perform, or do you just, what is it, how you get in the venue to see you perform?
It depends on the show. For instance, the Soulfied Village show, it's no admission. And so it's just, get in when you can fit in there. Now I will be performing next year at the D.C. City Winery. There's a tribute to Rick James, and that is I'm looking forward to that show. February 1st, D.C. City Winery. Yes, I'm blessed to have been asked to be a part of that performance, and I'll be posting the ticket. Where you can purchase the tickets. I'll be posting that soon. But yeah, definitely looking forward to that in the new year. And yes, ma'am.
Wow, you're just moving on up. Let me give you some. Oh my God! Get down there. Woo!
Thank you.
You gonna be doing any performances during the Thanksgiving holiday?
The Thanksgiving holiday, I'm not sure right now. Now that you mention it, this past week has just been, it's been overwhelmingly busy in a good way. Of course, preparing for the album release, but bookings have just kind of went through the roof for holidays. And so there's a good chance we will be, but if not, I know we'll be right on the heels of that December 3rd performance at New Deal Cafe. So we're prepping for that. Even as a matter of fact, we're having rehearsals tomorrow for that. But yeah, I'll be posting where we'll be and where I'll be, and I may even be doing some Facebook Live or Instagram Live performances as well. So I'll definitely keep everybody posted on that.
Oh, you gonna do some Facebook Live? Oh shoot!
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. That's gonna be fun. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So I would like to ask you, what is that ultimate desire which you wish the fans and all the fans out there to get out of this new album, Like a November?
Well, for this album, as far as what I would like everyone to get out, just I saw what I'm on a musical journey. So with each output, I try to push my pen, my writing style. It's a ever evolving skill or ever evolving journey that I'm on, and so I wanted to attack this album in a different way. Well, my ultimate goal is to entertain as well as to inspire. So if you can get anything out of my music, I try to keep my love songs very positive, very upbeat. Yeah. But at the same time, I want you to know who I am. And everyone who knows me intimately knows that, you know, we talked about the earlier years with my grandmother and my aunts. Well, this is before I knew how to play the piano. And so my imagination, a lot of people say, you know, they started with a boy in a dream. Well, for me, it was a coffee table in a dream. A boy in a coffee table, rather, because that's where I learned I saw Stevie Wonder on an award show. Yeah. And I used the coffee table. I didn't have a piano, so I used the coffee table, and my imagination ran with it. And so as I grew older, I eventually found a keyboard, but that love that I had as a child when I was just at the coffee table, stayed with me, and it's still with me to this day. So to answer your question, I just want people to be on this journey with me to see how this God allows this music in me to unlock and unfold. And want some great tunes, but also to be able to go in and see the music. I know that's kind of abstract, and I don't want to wax poetically about it, but that you're able to, when you hear my music, that it takes you somewhere. You see a different place. And that's what Stevie Wonder did for me. That's what Michael Jackson did for me. Or Earth, Wind and Fire. When you hear their music, mentally you can see, some other different place, maybe even a place that you've never seen before. But that's the ultimate goal of my music.
Well, thank you for that. Thank you. And for that information, thank you. Because soon as 12 o'clock midnight hit, I was on that album. And I went to each track back to back. And the first one was Let's Pretend. I love it.
That's one of my favorites.
And then Triumphant. And I do love the way you remix Possibly. Of course, I love Something Kind of Sweet. But see, I'm just now here. I just heard the album after midnight. So after I really get souped in the album by playing it day by day, I will really know what is my favorites. But my favorite really sparked my attention was Let's Pretend. I was smiling from ear to ear. And the music, I heard every little instrument in there. And then I heard the vocals. I'm like, ooh. So that's who he is. So I'm trying to still get to try to know you, Desmond. I'm still trying to figure out who is Desmond. What is he? You got that picture perfect face. You do photo shoots so nicely, and I'm really trying to get to know you, Desmond. That's all I can
Thank
say.
you.
I'm really trying to dig in there, and then I'm going back and forth, going into your older albums. Now, why don't you tell the audience that fans could purchase some of your older albums as well. Is that correct?
Yes, that is correct. That's correct. So everywhere my music is sold, you can get the entire catalog. So we're talking Bandcamp, iTunes, Amazon Music, Google. It's on Spotify, of course. So my entire catalog, and again, that's a blessing in and of itself. We're 4 years in. My first project, Fruition, was released November 26th of 2018, and so I believe this is the 10th project between the singles, and I did a collaboration with Macklin earlier this year called OK, and so it's just been a blessing to turn around and look at the output that God has allowed me to put together, and the good people like yourself that this music has allowed me to meet, and so I'm just thoroughly blessed. Lord willing, this Sunday will be my 46th birthday, and so
happy birthday!
I'm just excited. Thank you.
Well, I'm gonna give you an
Thank
applause.
You so much.
Let's happy birthday.
Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. Thank you.
I know you're a hard person to keep up with. You're a hard person to keep up with, so I'm going to go on and give you your applause, your flowers. Congratulating you on this album. It just been released today. Early birthday, saying. And because I know I ain't going to be able to see you. You probably will be looking for birthdays, shout-outs online, of course, because I will forget your birthday. I shouldn't, but I know I will, because I'm working with other artists and stuff, but I know it's going to pop up and tell me it's Desmond's birthday. Oh, man. So I'll send you something.
Wow. Well, I appreciate that. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. And I thank you for this opportunity to speak to everyone and for us to talk again. It was a pleasure. I recall the night or the day that Resolution was released, we spoke, and so just the whole vibe. So thank you.
I'm a member, so I get your emails. I ain't missing nothing. I ain't missing nothing. So I get your emails. Yes, I'm a member, yes. But I'm gonna tell you this. You really picked a pickle on me when Let's Pretend started playing, and it made me smile. It made me smile, boo. I'm so proud of you. My heart just opened up and melted. I'm like, oh, look at her. Oh. So I'm just so proud of you. You know, it's just that's all I can say.
Thank you. Well, you know what? That's one of my favorites.
Oh, it is.
It is. It's one of my favorites from the album. It's one of my favorites to listen to. And yeah, it's just blessed to be able to write that earlier this summer, and just inspired to write that. And so it's one of my favorites.
All right.
You know, I think I like all of. It's like I guess your children. You love them in different ways. Well, you love them all, but there's different qualities that each of them has, distinct qualities. And this one, for instance, it feels like it takes you, for me anyway, it's like it takes you on a trance.
Yes, it did. Yes, it did.
So I really did it.
Yes, it did. Yes, it did. And I'm glad you done each track differently. And it gives flavor. It gives flavor, a taste, flavor. And I'm proud of you, Desmond, and thank you for all the information you gave. To ask if you want to give any shout-outs to all the persons that have supported you in the creation of like a November album, you can go right ahead.
Oh, absolutely. All right. Well, first of all, I want to thank God, but for just the ability to put all this together. But shout out to DJ Silverhawk, who spearheaded or just put the idea out there for me to even make a remix or possibly. Shout out to engineers Tony Crive, Conrad from Blue Room Studios, Anna Serve, of course, Erica Floyd, who kicks off the album, Lee Flowers, Kojo, Ashley Watkins playing the flute, Joe Manchester, who plays the guitar. If you go to my Instagram, we jammed on Something Kind of Sweet today. Thank you, everyone in the creation. I want to thank my family for their support, their patience as created the album, and so just a blessing for the support. And again, my IG family, Facebook family, thank you all so very much for your love and support from the very beginning. So again, I thank you, and thank you, ma'am. Thank you for again just this platform and allow me to speak on the night of the release. This is major for me, so I greatly appreciate you.
Well, I feel kind of special, too. I feel like, I'm in this, so I just want to make it special, and I was so happy to buy the album and go through it. I'm going to still go through it and listen to the other songs that I may have missed something. So
I have a surprise
album.
for you.
Huh?
I got a surprise for you. You're part of my mailing list, right?
Yes.
Okay. So then at midnight, you should have received, to go along with the album, if you recall the days of old of going to the record store and taking the shrink wrap off and looking at the album cover to see who did what, productions and all of the liner notes. Well, in your email, and anyone who signs up to my email group, and I'll provide that link, you'll get the Like a November ebook. And what that is, it's a commentary on each song. Yes, and photos, album credits, and things like that. And so I wanted to recreate that album experience of going to a record store and buying the album and just creating that experience of just the sight and sound.
Yeah.
And so I wanted to do that.
I miss those days. Wow.
I do.
I miss those days, really. I do.
Yeah.
The smell, the touch of them old covers, and the smell and going in there. But that's okay. Have you ever considered thinking about putting any of your albums on vinyl?
Yes. So that is for 2023 for the albums. This technically, Like a November is my second album. So the new me was released on my birthday, November 13th, 2020. And so that will be at some point through Bandcamp, you'll be able to purchase that album as well as Like a November on vinyl. So yes, that's going to be an experience.
Oh, yes. I want that vinyl. Okay, thank you for that information. Wow, thank you for that information. Wow. So go ahead and give that information again, your website information, just your website information, and where they can purchase this album, Like a November.
Yeah, so Like a November can be purchased through Bandcamp or directly from DesmondParson.com, which, again, will take you to the media outlets, to say iTunes, Bandcamp, Amazon, but all of your digital outlets, the album is available. And stay tuned to my social media. I have more surprises. By the end of this weekend, have a few more surprises. I want to keep it quiet until Sunday. But again, I'll be posting that information. But yes, all of the digital outlets, the album can be purchased. All
right. Thank you for that information, Desmond. And I want to thank you for coming back. And any future music projects that you have, I'll be following you for dear life. And you're always welcome to come back on my platform to present your new music. And I'm proud of you of this album. It really tickled me. I was just smiling from ear to ear. So it really got me.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, you really got me. So I'm proud of you, Desmond. Keep doing what you're doing. You're a brilliant, brilliant artist. Take care of your hands, your fingers. Take care of that voice. Take care of yourself. Love your music. Keep coming back. And any words of encouragement you'd like to give any young artists out there?
Yes. One in particular, my son, Desmond Jr. And again, shout out to Desmond Jr., who is very instrumental in this album, as a matter of fact. He's releasing his first EP, Open, will be on all of the digital platforms. But yes, I would just, in general to everyone, whether you're young and old at heart, to, that inner child that you grew up with, that where you had that love for whatever it is, don't let that go. I'm a living testimony of having that childlike wonder. You know, it just happened to me with music. It could be dance with someone else. It could be poetry. But keep that same love, that same that childlike wonder in that craft that you love. Because a lot of the times, you know, society will tell us, you get to a certain age, you get a job, you go here, and you do what the masses do. But you know, for me, again, it was just the love of music. I mean, I was a shy, you know, little boy, but that music buzz just stayed with me, and so it opened doors for me. So I just say, long story short, you know, keep that childhood love for whatever it was that you had a passion for. It was given to you for a reason.
Wow. It's amazing that you said that. I have a granddaughter that's 5 years old, and she has an ear for piano, and she has an iPad, and on this iPad, there's a digital fingers that's playing on the keyboard, and she plays these notes and knows it by heart. I said, she has an ear for music. Should I get her a keyboard? Yeah. I should get her
absolutely.
A keyboard.
Absolutely. You have to feed it. I mean, you have to feed it because and feed it, but don't force it. So when I say feed it, you know, a punishment of mine when I was little was, you can't listen to Stevie Wonder this week. I know what happened at least once. And so I say feed it. You know, I just wanted a keyboard when I was little. So I had this keyboard, and, you know, I banged on it until my uncle showed me some notes. And I say don't force it, because when it becomes like a drill, then it's not fun. You know what I mean? Now, that's not to say that you don't encourage and keep them consistent in, you know, practices and things like that. But I guess I'm thinking more of like like Joe Jackson type of, you know, iron fist. Then it becomes something else, you know. But for me, you know, music was something that, you know, I just listened to, and I know for sure I did get punished. I couldn't listen to Stevie Wonder 1 week. But that's why I say just feed it, but don't force it.
So get her a keyboard, but don't force it. Just whenever.
Well, you know, there's some. Yeah, I mean, there are inexpensive keyboards out there, so you don't have to, you know, go broke with trying to buy something that's, you know, high tech or something that's out of her skill level. I mean, you can, a lot of the like Targets or Walmart have very, very entry level type keyboards.
Right.
Yeah, so something like that will.
Okay,
yeah.
Got it. Thanks for the tip. Thanks for the tip, Desmond. Desmond Parson, absolutely. Everyone. Go check out his new album. Just been released today, like in November. And I'm going to play my favorite track on the album, Let's Pretend. You have a good night and happy holidays to you, and a happy early birthday, well, Desmond. Please come back again on any new music projects. Love your music. Love this album. And congratulations.
Thank you so much. And you be blessed. And you have a wonderful evening. And yes, I will be back.
All right. Well, everyone, that's the end of the show. Stay tuned for more shows this month of November and all the way up till Thanksgiving of 2022. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. And thank you all for your support. This is Lady Diva signing out of Let's Jazz It Up. Good night, everyone.